paramount chief of the Sankana traditional area, all the divisional and sub-chiefs, Royal Highness, Senior Collector, Paramount Chief Napanduri, Antonio, and all the divisional chiefs of the Bimboland. Royal Highness, the Queen Mother of the Bunkurgu traditional area, sub-chiefs, elders of the Bimboland. With your permission, we are very happy to be in Sankana today. The people of Sankana deserve our honor this afternoon. Indeed, we are not here for war. We were asked whether we were here for war. Because when they look at the dress of the Napanduri Paramount Chief, as if he was coming to fight, no. We are here for peace. And we'll be here together. And until Balavu will not leave Sankana area. Our mission here is just simple and two short things. First, to establish a relationship between the Dagaba people and the Bimobas. For us, we have had information with regard to oral history about the people of the Bimobaland and the Dagabas. It is oral, it is not recorded. But that story had given us a common thing. And the commonness is that there is poverty in the Dagaba land, there is poverty in the Bimoba land. There is ignorance and disease in the Bimoba land, and there is sin in the Dagaba land. Even if there was no oral history, then it means we have one common problem to tackle: poverty, ignorance, diseases. For us in the Bimoba land, we have decided that we want to re-establish that relationship. A relationship that from that oral history, our generation don't know. A relationship that from that oral history, our generation discriminate against the Dagabas and the Dagabas discriminate against the Bimobas. Today, our presence here is simple. How do we establish that relationship? And that relationship is triggered by a son of Sankana, Bernard Mornah. It is motivated by a son of Sankana, Bernard Mornah. He stood before the Bimobas and told them that he was a son of the Bimobaland. Then I look at the Changban, as we call dog, in Bimobaland, and I look at Ba, as you call it in the Dagaba land, and I knew that we all have the same goals, that we sacrifice with a dog. A young man of that nature triggered hunger in the paramount chief of Napanduri traditional area. Triggered hunger in the paramount chief of Bankun. Triggered hunger in the paramount queen of Bumpurgu traditional area. Triggered anger in all the divisional chiefs in the Bimoba land to look for his home and find out whether we can re-establish that relationship that existed in the oral history. Somebody may ask, what is important about this relationship that we want to re-establish? And I want the answer for that person. And I will tell that person straightforward. We stand to benefit the people of Bimoba land, the people of Dagaba land. We stand to benefit if we are able to hold each other as one.
Kwanduri, Bunkurugu, and then the other area I've forgotten. I welcome you to this our peaceful land. Sankana and its traditional area, we have a lot of peace in this area. And I've just heard good news that there was no peace at your land, and now you have decided to bury the guns. So we thank God that you have dug some holes and buried these guns. I would also like to say that the relationship that my colleague talked about, it is true. The people of Sankana were nearer to you. Our original place was Karaga. I think you have heard of Karaga or Bushegu area. That is where the people of Sankana came from. Our great-grandfather was a businessman, a hunter, who traveled from that area to this place and settled. So I can say that since Karaga is not very far away from Bimoba land, that might create some relationship there, which we have now, which is something that we don't know now. But now that you have come with peace, we would like to re-establish the relationship.
Challenges as we move along, but that should edge us on, that should propel us, that should ginger us to move gradually but steadily towards that promise that we have identified for ourselves. I have also been directed. We don't know much of your tradition. But as you said, we also wish that you flay it as you slaughter it and preserve the skin. Whether you hang it on your wall or you sit on it, I don't know. But we want the skin preserved so that anytime your eyes set on it, you remember your visit to Sankana. As for the taste of the meat, they are not yet. But I've been told by the gods that it's good meat. So I want to say that the Queen Mothers and what have you prepare good meal for our young men, our friends. We don't have any economic what do you call it? Serious economic engagements here. But what we produce a lot in this area is tiger nuts. We produce a lot of tiger nuts. And this tiger nuts, as you see, is special. And I'm already salivating. Well, it isn't time for me to taste it yet. And you see, if you look at the nuts, they are not the normal nuts. These are like they have been inflated. They are big, round. That is our nature. We always want to give the best to our visitors, to our guests. I think that is the African tradition. Unlike elsewhere in Europe and North America,